Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Gonzii and today we're going to be reacting to a new casual geographic video called Nature Not Being Sober for 10 Minutes. So yeah man, let's go and check this out. Let's get it.
Here are animals that look dangerous but actually aren't.
Okay.
This LSD crocodile is a gharial, and as a fish eater it has zero interest
in
turning people into packs.
I see.
And because they used to get hunted for their
Bro,
soft skin,
it looks mad.
water gecko is more
It does look mad, bro. It
The
does.
goblin shark is a 13-foot hell guppy with a...
Bro, that's a goblin shark, yeah? Listen. The mouth, bro, propels outwards, so it looks scary, bro. And they are small. I think they are pretty. I think they are small sharks. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I think they are a small species of sharks, bro. They don't get gray white size. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man. But they are terrifying, bro. Terrifying looking.
Actually launches its jaw to catch
prey. Looking, of course.
But they live at the bottom of the ocean and they're way
ugly as well, bro.
If they didn't, they're blind, slow, and if looks could kill, they do Bundy numbers, but they're perfectly harmless. I know what you're thinking, but hear me out. Tarantulas are almost zero threat to people.
That's cute, bro. I find tarantulas cute.
Their bite is no worse than a bee sting. To my knowledge, they've never erased a person, and the most dangerous thing about them is that they'll launch hairs at you if you get in their face. Other than that, they're one of those animals that look way worse than they really are.
It's true.
Last is a shoebill stork.
Oh yeah, bro.
Like I haven't slandered the life out of this Jurassic Muppet. But the truth is,
they do a sound with the beak. It looks like a machine gun going off, bro.
And even though they look like a demonic hippogriff with the vocal cords of a machine gun, all you have to do is bow to earn their trust. For a bird that claps crocodiles for fun, this Devlite Tweety's just a feathery pup. Here are some animals that look dangerous but surprisingly
it's cute as well.
The harpy eagle looks like a flying demon that feeds on the souls of the innocent, but they're not aggressive.
Bro, harpy eagles are mad, you know.
Large raptors, the harpy will allow people to walk up to them while they're sitting on
beautiful, but
they're so unbothered by people that it makes them an easy target for hunters, which is why we can't have nice things.
Of course we can't have nice things.
At over 200 pounds, the mountain lion is a steroid with whiskers. But the same animal that stepped to bears and moose actually wants zero smoke with people, and they don't need a pandemic to social distance. Look at this video and tell me I'm wrong.
Damn.
Cougars will actually run away
said nah.
Human voices proving that cougars aren't a threat unless it's happy hour. This snake may look venomous, but the milk snake is 100% harmless. When threatened, they would much rather run away.
Snake.
They only look dangerous because they wear the same gang colors as a coral snake, which actually will put you on a t-shirt.
Yeah, coral snakes are dangerous, bro.
Flyer miles to Andean condor. As a scavenger with a weak beak and even weaker claws, they feed on the dead because they want to smoke with the living.
Ugly critter, bro.
Flying testicle gets, they'll never attack a human. They're just out here minding their own business. You want to know how I know for a fact nature has a messed up sense of humor? This Australian teddy bear has the vocal cords of Satan with acid reflux and a dying Honda Civic.
Yeah. They sound mad, bro.
Don't
but
know what I was expecting, but it was never this.
He's cute, man. Look at him.
Here, this helped the therapist retire early. And now we have the fastest land mammal on Earth, the cheetah, which I would take seriously if they didn't sound like this.
Yep. They sound like birds, but they chirp. They don't growl, they chirp.
Unless the cheetah managed to switch souls with Tweety, this logistically makes no sense. Obviously,
it's a cat that can cat, bro.
Next we get the Cory Bustard. And if nature wasn't on crack, you'd expect it to sound like a goose. Instead, it sounds like it should be running fades with plumbers and kidnapping dumb blondes.
Whoa.
I mentioned this Jurassic reject can fly. Finally, we have the elk, and I think I just gave every hunter watching this a semi. But it sounds like a kitchen door when you're trying to sneak ice cream at 3 a.m. Just wait, it'll make sense. Animals whose voices convince
I love elk sounds, bro.
I am willing to bet
they don't seem from this world, man.
The bird that represents the United States of America has a shrieking, majestic call at the beginning of every Western movie. What they really sound like is a seagull with laryngitis choking on a Popeye's biscuit.
A seagull with laryngitis. Oh my god.
You know, it actually makes sense.
I don't like eagles.
They're intimidating until they open their mouth and you realize they're a mess inside. Next is a fairy penguin, the smallest penguin in the world, at a foot tall and 3 pounds. But if you think this flipper Tweety sounds like a normal bird, you're giving nature
not flipper Tweety, bro. Damn.
I don't care how cute you think they are, hearing that at 3 a.m. would bring the hood out of Buddha.
It
Jurassic
would.
Park fans, remember these guys? The
Velociraptor.
Having sex, so next time you rewatch it, just know you're getting the audio file of Franklin the Turtle's hub debut.
Damn, son.
5 animals you've probably gone your entire life without seeing. First, we got the Mata, the turtle with more neck than Tiana Trump. They're native to the wetlands of South America.
I've seen those. They are weird, bro. They are weird.
Yearbook next to Subway Jared. Next is a sparkle muffin.
Oh, it's so cute.
They can jump up to 50 times their own body length, and that'd be like a 6-foot man.
Look at it, bro. Cute.
They also have an interesting mating dance that makes them look drunk. Next, we have the greater lofarino, a bird of paradise found in New Guinea, but they're also one acid trip away from showing up in your living room. Take one look at this and tell me it isn't a paralysis demon with drip.
It is.
Bright colors actually help it attract mates. This is a Jabiru stork and it's been known to try to gouge people's eyes out. They're 5 feet tall with an 8-foot wingspan and they've been known to eat anything.
8-foot wingspan, bro!
Their neck looks like an aroused horse penis because having a neck that looks like a phallus.
That looks disgusting, bro.
And last we have the armadillo lizard native to South Africa. This Pokemon rolls into a ball when it's afraid.
Bro, that's a Pokemon, yeah.
Members and maybe they'd be
that's so cute, man.
If you didn't know at least 3 of these, you gotta follow me on Instagram. That's your tuition. Here are some facts you didn't know about the
I will. After this, I will.
This roid rodent is a capybara and it's a close relative of the guinea pig and a distant cousin of the chinchilla. They're natural extroverts that can hang out in groups of up to
They pull up, bro. They do pull up.
Capybara is called a meditation. Capybara can do the dash at 22 miles per hour.
Yeah.
Usain Bolt's
okay, I pull up and then out the party. You and all your friends and they're not getting naughty. Come on.
And fun fact, they only make love in the
banger by Don Tolliver, bro. Bang.
The largest rodents on Earth. They're basically guinea pigs on juice. They eat their own poop so they can get the most out of their fiber diet by digesting it twice.
Hey.
The female is pregnant for 4 to 5 months and she'll give birth to about 4 pups. And I'm only telling you that because I want an excuse to show you this picture. Also, if a female doesn't want to hook up with a male, she'll hide by submerging herself in the water until he gets the hint. They've also been known to go into a trance if you rub their belly, and because you think I'm lying, watch this.
So cute, bro. Another fact. If you have a pet capybara, you need to have 2 because they are very sociable creatures. True.
The naked mole rat queen is the only female.
Rufus, bro. Look at him.
To show any signs of sexual.
Bro, that's disgusting, bro. Yeah, that shouldn't exist, bro. A naked mole rat, dude. If I show a naked mole rat to my mom, yeah, I might get kicked out of this house, bro. My mom hates rats. Every species of rats, bro. Rodents in general. Except the capybara. She likes capybaras. But if I show her a naked mole rat, dude, I'm getting kicked out of this house, bro. Telling you right now.
But the sus part is that she'll mate with a few of her sons to keep the population as inbred as possible. She'll even release a chemical that prevents
ugly creatures, bro.
Just so she can have her sons all to herself. Jail. Koalas eat eucalyptus without a special gut bacteria to help them digest it. The only way for the joey to get it is by nuzzling up to the mother's 69-no wrapper and eating the green paste that comes out. For a month, this potty jockey will eat his mother's backdoor fudge, and at this moment, koalas weren't cute to me anymore. Hippos will projectile launch their backdoor business by twirling their tail like a propeller.
True.
It goes both ways because if Glory is interested, she'll return the favor by dropping a deuce on Motomoto's head. I don't kink shame, but I draw the line right there. Jail. And somehow to sea otters again. If he can't find a female, he'll settle for anything roughly the same size, and that's usually a baby seal. Because there's no Chris Hansen for seals, he'll force himself on the underage pup while biting its face. If the baby seal dies, this furry psychopath will mate with the dead body for up to a week like the sex-crazed sea weasel he is. Jail life sentence. Today was Women's Day, so in honor of all the beautiful queens out there, here's some animals where
come on, shout out to the queens out there, man.
Meerkats live in a female-dominated society.
Meerkats
Will personally abort any babies that aren't hers and banish her subordinates for having children.
Come on, and that
get planted in her garden. Female clownfish are bigger and more aggressive.
Nemo, bro.
Bodyguard, which is why if she dies, the male will put on weight and transition for the other team. In agriculture, every adult female outranks every male because they can't spell equality. Females assert their dominance by bullying the males and snatching food from them.
Game's the game.
Mole rats are run by a queen who runs her kingdom by using urine that basically mind controls her subjects. This royal tunneling testicle is kept constantly pregnant by a few of her sons, which is problematic and why they're extremely inbred. She's also the only one allowed to get laid, so if she finds out one of her subjects are sexually active, she'll personally beat the sexual urges out of them. Orcas also run on feminism. The oldest, wisest female orca is always the leader of the pod. Hyenas are feminism on steroids because they'll beat and bully males and only let them eat whatever scraps are left behind. It's so bad that the instant a female cub is born, she instantly outranks the oldest male. They took KAM to heart because there are no male whip-tailed lizards alive, they all got rocked by the left hand of Thanos. This is why chihuahuas are aggressive, and it's actually our fault. First of all, it's common in nature for smaller animals to use overt aggressiveness and irrational confidence as a defense, and the best example is the honey badger. This behavior is also seen in desert gobies going after larger males, finches going after eagles and crows, and cougars going after bears. It's possible smaller dogs have a built-in Napoleon complex that makes them act out in fear, which makes sense because when they're that small, basically everything's a threat. The problem is we enable dogs like chihuahuas to act like the spawn of Satan. Because if a pit bull or a Rottweiler acted like that, they would get put down because they're capable of much more damage. Which is how aggressiveness got bred out of most large dog breeds. Small dogs like chihuahuas get away with this because as hellish as they are, we never have to worry about them putting their owner on a newspaper. Also, most people are really protective of small dogs, and because they're so sheltered, they end up finding everything scary because they weren't introduced to it, which makes them select violence. Because most of the time when a chihuahua is being an op, it's doing it out of fear. On top of that, a lot of owners think their chihuahua being a menace to society is cute and they won't correct the behavior, and sometimes they even encourage it. Long story short, chihuahuas have little man syndrome, they have short person privilege.
They do have little man syndrome, bro.
Nobody ever told you, but you know I will. They almost never need to drink water because they get all the water they need from the fruits, leaves, and roots they eat. Because of this, they'll sometimes refuse to drink water out of a bowl. They're horrible pets because they scream to communicate, they pee everywhere to mark their territory, and because their urine is super concentrated, it'll smell like your whole house took a golden shower. Unlike most foxes, they mate for life and they can live in small communities of about 10. They basically live in underground apartments because their family dens will be connected to each other. The fennec fox avoids overheating by losing a lot of heat through those Yoda ears. They also have furry paws to protect them from the blistering desert sand. They can purr just like house cats. They may be cute, but they can clap scorpions and they can take down animals bigger than they are, like a full-grown rabbit. Remember when I said you wouldn't want them as a pet? Because they're mostly nocturnal, this is what you would hear at 3 a.m.
That's cute though. That's cute. If you don't have neighbors,
at about 3
you're
pounds,
smiling.
they weigh less than most chihuahuas. They're so different from the rest of their family that people used to legitimately debate if they were actually foxes. They're just cats in dog bodies that look innocent until you see what their skull looks like. First, we have the two-fingered sloth because they're cute and they look like they honestly deserve the world. But give them an X-ray and they suddenly deserve water and a baptism because there's no reason a sloth should be able to hole punch a human hand. Those teeth rub up against each other and sharpen themselves, which is why a sloth doesn't have to be a magician to make your hand see-through. Next, we have the sea otter. It's one of those animals that can be mistaken for a plush toy if it does the mannequin challenge. Yo, the mannequin challenge was over 4 years ago.
Damn.
Yeah, sea otters are cute until you find out what's behind that baby face. Just like their cousin the wolverine, otters have a nasty bite. And they will not hesitate to use this vice grip on you.
That's ridiculous.
Violent way when an angry otter made him go to bed with less fingers than he woke up with.
Damn!
It's an innocent-looking pig-like mammal. Its headpiece tells a very different story. The story of an animal capable of catching a murder charge with those tusks if it feels like turning up on you. There's a reason hunting them is an extreme sport. I love you, no question. This
so cute.
True beauty lies within. Unless you're an elephant, because
that's interesting. So yeah guys, another phenomenal video by Casual Geographic, man. The boy never misses, man. Nature is wild. So basically what we learned is Chihuahuas have little man syndrome, koala bears sound like Saint and Spawn, and feminism runs wild in some animal species. I think we got ourselves a learning video, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between. So yeah man, but before you go, just remember, keep God first as always. Drink water, go tell somebody you love them, and if you're here, you don't know what to do, man. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. My name is Gonzii, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.
I've been through this, been through that, reminiscing on my past. I found bliss in the way that I carry on my back. Let my soul sing my song. It goes, ooh, na 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 na.